Last night, the snowstorm hit us and we got lots and lots of snow. You can see how much is on the benches here. Yeah, we got a lot of snow. So this morning I got up, I banged off the roof of the poly house, I shoveled the driveway, did the paper out. Yeah, I was outside for a long time this morning. It took a long time to shovel the driveway. So let's go into the glass greenhouse here. And today I'm going to be working on my smaller Douglas Fir. Hi everyone, Nigel Saunders here. Here is my Douglas Fir that I'll be working on today. I last pruned this tree in December of last year. So I just let it grow for the summer, and today I'll be pruning it back. Here is a look at the tree. So I'll rotate it around. So here's the front, coming around to the right hand side, the back, the left hand side, and back to the front. So I'll show you what the tree looked like when I pruned it up last year, and you can see how much it's grown. So, is there anything I can do? This branch is a little long here, but again, there's no buds back further. It is in the apex, so I think I'm going to take a chance on that, pruning it back a little bit further. There's a branch here, it has a bud back here. I can take the tip off here. Hi Joni. I think that's it. I think the pruning is finished. It looks more like a Douglas Fir now with that conical shape. Here's a look at the tree today. So you can see it's put on a lot of good growth. There's a lot of back buds on the branches that I can prune them back to. So I'll start with this branch here. I've got a good outward facing bud down low here that I can prune it back to and keep this branch a little more horizontal rather than growing so vertical. So I will prune it back, and there's a pair of buds. There's an outwards facing one and one kind of growing upwards. So I'll prune just above there, leaving a bit of a stub. So here I go. This branch coming out the front here, I've got a good outward facing bud up here, so I can prune the tip off like that. This branch, you can see there's a really good bud on the outside here, so I'll prune just above there. There's a branch coming from this thicker one that's kind of growing in towards the center of the tree. I'll prune that right off so that can come right out. And then I have another branch here. There's a few old needles I can just pick off, kind of clear it out a bit. And on this branch, I've got a bud facing downwards and outwards here. There's another one in the same direction out further. If I want to keep my tip division here, which I don't think I want to, because here's the radial direction of the branch out here, and this is getting 90 degrees to it. So I'm going to prune it off short to here and grow this bud down here. That'll get that branch a little more compact and a better direction. And I think that's all the pruning on that branch. There's a bit of debris in here I can just clean out. Some old needles that have fallen down. Yeah, so that's got that branch pruned up. This branch, I've got a pair of buds way back here that are good, so I'll prune it back, I think to there. I could go, there's a downward facing bud here. Maybe I'll go to this one. That'll keep the branch flatter. This branch, I've got some downward facing buds here, so I can prune it off here. There is one back further, kind of growing to the inside here. I could prune it back even further. I'm going to do that. I'm going to use that bud there, keeping it compact. There's another branch growing here. I've got a bud here, one here. Nothing really fanning out nicely. So I think I'll take it off to here. I've got good buds down here. There's a leaf here. This branch, I've got a bud way back here, one up top here. I don't want this branch getting too long and straight. I think it's kind of growing. I've got, this branch and then this one. This branch is growing at the base of an existing branch. So let me just look from the front. There's the front. You can't really see that branch. It's growing straight out the back of the tree. So I have to decide, do I want that branch at all? It's not really, growing in a radial direction. Here's radial and it's cranked over. I think I'll prune it back to this one bud that'll kind of correct the radial direction. Keeping it for now. Just making everything more compact. I've got a new couple of branches growing here. I don't think I want them. I'm quite sure I don't, so I'm going to prune them away. So off they come. Like that. Then, as I go up the tree, from the front, you can see this branch is growing kind of vertical and parallel to the trunk line. And I have a good bud on the outside of the branch back here. There's another bud up here. I think I'm going to go to that lowest bud, so I'll prune it off, leaving a stub and some needles up higher. So here I go, a big cut. Like that. And directly opposite that branch, I have a new one that's growing straight out the back, right here. And you can see it's growing underneath this thicker one. Let me prune this one up first and then decide which branch I want to keep. So on this branch, I've got a bud here. It's actually a branch, another branch here, and a bud on top. And then nothing until way out of the tip. So I'm going to prune it back fairly hard to here. A little further. Like that. You can see I did that on this branch. It had no buds on it. I just pruned it back, kind of a Hail Mary cut. And the branch is still alive, but there's no buds on it. So that branch, this spring, it'll either bud out or it'll die back. And the same on this branch. This one did die, so I'm going to prune it away. And then I had to decide about these branches here, which one I was going to keep. They're both growing out the back. I think I'll keep this upper one and prune this one away. Because I have the branch over here, it would be an opposite branch. So that one's going. And there's a bud that's formed on this stump here. I'll leave that one grow. You never know what it'll turn into. So now I'm going up the tree, so I can't prune this branch, I can't prune this one, I can't prune this one, there's no buds on it. This one, I've got a stub here, a branch with no buds, but then on the vertical part I do have some buds. I'll show you a close-up of it. So there's a close-up of the apex. I'll just get this leaf out of here. I was looking at this branch. I've got a bud pointing the outside, so I can take the tip off this branch. Like that. This one has no buds on it, so I can't touch that. This one has an end bud, and it's starting to get very congested up here in the apex. So here's the front of the tree. So let me prune up this apex. So from the front, I'm looking for the natural kind of leader. I pruned the tip off here. So it grew a branch to the left, one to the right. And there's one out the back. So I think, you know, this one to the right here is the kind of the natural continuation of the leader. This one, this vertical one, I have a bud way down low that's horizontal, so I'm going to take the top off this one, keeping the lower part as a branch. And then I don't want multiple apexes here or multiple leaders. So I'm going to prune this one back too. I've got a pair of buds down low and one forming here. So I'm going to prune it off right here. Leaving a stub with some needles so these buds can develop. This one, I've got an outward facing bud here, so I can take the top off here. Let's go back to the front now. So there's the front. And then up top, I've got an outward facing bud here, so I can take this one off, leaving my kind of single apex. There's a lot of buds in this area. You can see 1, 2, 3 all in a row. There's one over here. So those will develop into branches this coming year. I've got a big stub here where I pruned the apex off. I can clean that up. I don't know if I want to do any more branch selection in that apex. I think once this bud down here develops, I can prune this part of the branch off so it's got a good direction. Here I've kind of got one above the other. It's a little crowded here. But again, I have a bud at the base here. I could prune this one off shorter, developing this branch and the one up higher. I think I'll leave it. I'm going to see what happens in spring. It's better to keep a little more foliage on, and then when the new buds start forming branches, then I may do some, like a spring pruning. Yeah, so I think I'll just clean up that stub up top now, right here. It's kind of sticking up, so let me get my pruners, and I will come in and clean that up. And they form quite a callus on these trees. So I need to cut back quite hard. I think like that. And I'll seal that with rubber cement. There's a lot of cuts on here I'll have to seal with rubber cement just to stop them bleeding. They don't bleed when it's cold, but if the weather warms up, the sap starts flowing. And they start bleeding like crazy. So out of all my Douglas firs I have, this one probably will someday end up being the best one because I started it from a younger tree. But we'll see. We'll see. The other one, though, there's one with a really old trunk that should look pretty good in the future too. Okay. There's another stub here I could clean up, but I think I'll leave it be. It's calloused over. It's not too bad down lower there. Okay, I think I've got the tree pruned up, so let's have a look at it now. Here's a look at the tree now. So here's the front. So it's certainly more compact, and the buds are all facing good directions, so when spring comes, the tree starts growing. All the branches should come in in nice directions. So yeah, here's the front, coming around to the right hand side, to the back, to the left hand side, and back to the front. Here's a close-up of that kind of transition here. So it'll be interesting to see how that callus is over. Here's a look at a callus on one of these branches down here. You can see it's quite thick. Here's another one. It created quite a ball of callus on it, on the trunk there. Yeah, so that's the reason I took this back so much up top here. There's another one here I cut off, and you can see it's kind of a ball of sap, but there's a bud coming out there, which is quite interesting. So here's what I took off today. You know, quite a few long branches. Yeah, it really brought the tree more compact. I think it'll look good once it starts growing in spring. Here's a look at my other 3 Douglas firs. So I've got the old one back here that has the really kind of rough trunk on it, lots of bark. That one will be a nice tree once I get the upper structure sorted out. And the other 2, they're pretty tall, not a lot going for them, but I think I can make them into something nice. I think I may cut them down in height to the lowest branch and start a new leader, kind of reducing them back. Yeah, it'll be interesting working on these, trying to turn them into something really cool looking. The snow is really coming down now. Wow, sure looks beautiful outside. That has got my smallest Douglas fir all pruned up and ready for spring. I have 3 more Douglas firs, all given to me by Leszek. He brought them from Alberta. They're collected trees. So I'll be working on the other 3 in a future video. So that's all for today. I'm Nigel Saunders. Thanks for joining me in the Bonsai Zone.